So, hey guys, it's your boy King Kyan, and today I saw a video posted by CK that was talking about Merger 818's number 1, and I'm thinking the number 1 for arena power on MR. But I want to talk about is this guy as monster as everyone thinks he is? I don't think so. I think that he's been playing for a while, and he just so happens to be the number 1. You know, he just happened to get there first. And I want to talk about this guy, Xersa. So if we're looking at Xersa, we're saying, how much power is he behind now? 30,000? From 30,000 behind. We look at his arena lineup, it's pretty similar to that number 1's arena lineup. But I know that as soon as Gerber got the skin, Xersa had Gerber. As soon as. And everyone thought it was really funny that he put Gerber in until everyone started realizing that his Gerber is a machine. And then it started to pop up on other servers, you know. And it's just, this guy's team building, it's sweet, you know. Like, let's talk about this tech buff, 107,000. He's maxing out. He's almost maxed out for easy. This equipment buff, he's probably maxed out everything. Maybe, just maybe, there's a couple still to max out. Like, we'll have a look at it. And this talent boost is maxed. Like, I know this guy's spend, like, it's maxed. Like, that just happens to be the amount of power he gets from talents. So, let's delve deeper into this. Like, I can't find any arena fights. I wish I could find an arena fight where he's fought in the arena, so we could just see how this team keeps him number 1. But we pretty much know what the mechanic is. Aerial shield to Ovid, Gerber with the protection and the clones, just tanks up everything. Ovid heals, Quinox buffs Ovid, he just Pierre with the speed up, and Ovid just does better than he should do. And yeah, aerial Ovid, not aerial Ovid Vortex, aerial Ovid, Gerber, Quinox. That's the combo. That's the combo, you know. And it's probably a bit difficult for people to comprehend. No Vortex in this team. But there's a reason why he uses that Pierre for the heal, the massive heal. And this Ovid shuts down all healing on the other team. And then this aerial stopping, like that smite that stops energy gains, and then she drains energy. It's just brutal and lovely. I love this team. It's just a shame that Wells use it to hold their position. It would be really interesting if they built more original teams. But that's just what I think. I still don't cut this guy because I think this guy's team building is next level. So yeah, yesterday's rank, he was number 1. Like, he's always gonna be number 1. Sky City. Let's just quickly look. 85 million. You know, here we see that. 88 million, 102 million, 89 million, Spa, 81 million, and no one's close. No one's close. Let's just get it straight. No one's close. No one's ever gonna be close. He's the number 1. You know, these gaps are just massive, and the boost is never more than. No, that's me. The boost is never more than 20. He never has a boost more than 20. And here they get close because everyone just has this, you know, this 3 dots here would have helped Neef a bit. And a gold star here. And maybe he would have closed this gap down a bit more. But then this Lucifer doesn't have the gold star. So maybe Neef's onto something where that 8 million, he can get that. I'm going to skip enhancing for now. We're going to go to Hero Codex. We see it here, it's 521, purple, 3 purples. Did I count 3 purples? I counted 3 purples. I think that's more troll than actual. Oh, he couldn't level them up. He just didn't want to, so he hasn't. We see, like, it's pretty much average 2 on the gold, 2 or 1. The 5 on the legendary. That's just typical well, you know. So he's still got room to improve. But this Codex, it's nice when you have it. It gives you that extra bit of power. but it's not something that you should be solely focusing on. Like, you shouldn't be going, I need to put all my diamonds into the Codex. you don't need to put your diamonds into Codex. You can work and work it slowly and you still get the same effect. So as a measure of whale, Codex is not something that we want to look at. So what's next to look at? We're going to look at what buffs he got. So he had 899,000 power, but what buffs did he get? What buffs did he get from the Alliance War? Well, his Alliance isn't number 1. It's not number 2. It's not number 3. Or 5. Number 9. So, okay, he got a plus 11. So he's using plus 11. The top he could have is plus 19. So if he never gets that top one, he's gonna have that extra 8 levels of power, something maxed. It's gonna add a fair amount of power on. So when we do the serve like the whole world arena rankings, he's always gonna be low because this plus 11 is just not good enough. Be really interesting if you could get like that plus 19 to just how much power he actually has. That would be like really interesting, especially when we look at, oh, I can't look at Alliance power because I'm not in an Alliance. I would love to see like where his Alliance ranks in terms of like totality and power. That would be a really nice thing for them to add into the game if anyone from ML watches these videos. And then that's it. So Hero Brawl, you know, number 1, and he, you know, this is number 1 and he has big accounts. Like I think someone worked it out, and they worked it out as this is the top 10% in the game that plays on this Hero Brawl. The top 10% of the game. Like, so we're not talking like, oh, sorry, let me correct that. Not the top 10%. It's not the top 10%. This has 10% of the top 100 counts on the game. This Hero Brawl does. So, you know, and when we look at the power here, we look at like 3, 2, 2, 2, and then we look at who's next, 299, you know, and then we look at who's next, 293, 297, 304. You know, that's probably the closest that we've seen. 298. You know, these are wells pretty much the similar power. You know, like to take each other on, you know, test up against each other, and as you start to exit the top 10, you're gonna start seeing like the power just falling off. So this top 1 is top 1. Like this here needs to be improved. Needs to get rid of this. I hate it when I see wells using Edwin and Monksan and Teresa. You can get rid of this and put in something much better and get a nice effect. And like, you know, I spoke about that. Look here, look what's been copied. Gerber, Ovid, Ariel, Quinox, Pierre. Copied, straight copy. You know, Brynhild comes in. I don't even know what would fall in that team. Something would fall. If something fell, Brynhild comes in. Pierre wouldn't fall. Pierre boosts Brynhild. Boom, 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 boom. Clean up. That's just clean up. I like it. But back to Xersa. Xersa doesn't use his arena team in his brawl. What? He splits them, and Ovid doesn't even make an appearance. So this guy's power is probably 108. 108 because he's got those big numbers that I've seen. 108, maybe 108 here. Like, these heroes have been around longer, and I would drop this down just because of Traeger. I would say 106. You know, because I'm just not seeing the gold stars here and here. So, you know, so maybe 106. But that's where I'd leave it. And that's why I'm going to go back to this enhancing. This is where I think when you are looking at whale, this is where you want to look. Yes, you can outspend the rest of the server, you know, like Bella makes great accounts. Like, we look at Bella's account, you know, it's pretty good. He hasn't got like plus 15s up here. I don't know why. Like, he here. He's still working towards it. He's going to get better. But this is probably where someone would rank if they were doing really well. I couldn't imagine, yeah, like 943, 951, 3 years old, yeah. But when you see this is monster. This is, I've almost finished the game kind of monster, you know. Let's look at it. Plus 15, plus 15, plus 15, plus 15, plus 15. Okay, here's some plus 13s. He's close to maxing. He can max it anytime he wants. He knows he can max it anytime he wants. He takes his time on it. This isn't big for him to do. Probably the next one he'll get 1, 2, maybe 2 he'll do. Maybe he'll do 3 or 4. But this is like plus 15 everywhere. I doubt that you can find another well with these stats. The number 1 does not have this. That 930,000 arena power does not have this. Because this guy is monster. This is why this guy is the number 1 account on MR. You know? Like, all those other top accounts, you're going to find the arena teams in their Brawl teams. Because they have to. Because they know that beats everyone. This guy knows. He knows. My arena team beats everyone. So what does he do? He changes it? He changes it? No. Let's look at why he changes it. You know I love mechanics. Mechanics is something I adore. And when someone can build that, and they can build it really well, I pay a lot of interest. So here, we see him. Like, number 2 on his server, number 2 on the Hero Brawl. Pretty good matchup. It's a pretty good matchup. Who's the number 1? And we're going to see why I hate that, using that Monk Son and that Edwin and that Teresa and trying to abuse like Edwin and Teresa in their modes. And I think you're going to get a result out of it. You're going to get a result when you fight lower people. 100%. Lower powered people, you are going to get a result. But when you fight someone you can team build, you're in trouble. Like this Sizo, Lucifer, West, Coco, Pierre team, and this Rengoku off the bench. Like, this is Kung Fu. First of all, we see the Kung Fu, the armor piercing. Then we have the Pierre speed up. This is where his heal's coming from. He doesn't need any lifesteal. This is where his heal's coming from. Like, Aurora not used. Like, just saying that. Aurora not used anywhere. You know, Gridlock not used anywhere. Wreck not used anywhere. That added lifesteal. Not even Merlin used for lifesteal. Just pure healing. This is just, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna out damage you, and I'm gonna heal. And this team here, it's major damage. You're gonna see like big damage from this Lucifer. Big damage from this Sizo. You know, West should do some big damage. Coco here will do some big damage, and I will talk about why Coco does some big damage and why this Coco Pierre combination, it's the combination I hate. It's the combination I hate, Coco Pierre. But we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to talk about his last team here, that Gerber, that Halley, that Traeger, that Nolan Snow, that Smoke, and then the useless Neza. Neza is useless because all of this team, okay, Neza isn't useless. I know why she's in this team. This team is pure interrupt. Interruption. That's what he wants. And I put it this way. Gerber has the souls, you know, the clones that he does, and the shield wall. That's damage reduction. That's the first bit. I'm going to keep this team alive. I'm going to keep this team alive so they can punish you. And here's how it goes. Halley. So Halley, she has the bind, yeah? So she binds the team. That's the first thing that Halley does. She binds the team with that skill where she grabs them and binds them. That's an interrupt skill. Then Halley ults. And when Halley ults, she has the scythes go around, and then she has the graves come up, and you just take damage. Continuous damage. And I think that's key here. For this team, it's continuous damage. Nolan Snow I don't know enough about, but I know if your team is bunched, you're in trouble. Because that pole thing they do, oh, it's brutal. We can see why it works on the second team that he's using, but it didn't work for his opponent's first team. The smoke, I've skipped Traeger, I know. That smoke is just there for the interrupt. Smoke, oh, that's it. That's all he's there for. To force the other team to have a hero fight backwards and to interrupt the enemy's team. Now you have Traeger. Traeger's main job in this is to bind and just continuous damage. And what you're going to find here is that Traeger is going to out damage Halley easily. Like, I don't know if a speed up would be better here instead of that Halley, because just how big that Halley's damage is. Maybe drop the Nolan Snow and just put the Aurora in just to get that speed out of Halley and Traeger a bit quicker. Put some speed ups on Smoke as well, and also on Gerber, just for a little bit of fun. That's the only thing I could see, like an alternative. We could have a bit more domination with this team. But this team here, for me, this Gerber team is much stronger than this first team. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna watch the complete video of that Gerber team. You know, Halley with the Agris. That's where he gets his lifesteal from. So instantly he knows what he's doing. The Scorpion on Traeger, that's for the speed. Yeah. The Stormfall, the energy push. Yeah. So just see the position of his team and how they are. You know. You see it there. Aerial got grabbed. You know. You see it again. Aerial's grabbed. You know, Vortex falls.
Say hello to my little friend.
You know, just gonna continuously see Aerial being grabbed. Yeah. Aerial down. You know, there goes Ufa. That grab from Traeger is just too much. That continuous grab from Traeger is just too much. You know, has he got someone else? I can't even see now. But everyone's falling. Sizel's gonna have a melt there. Fight's done. 40 seconds. 6 heroes, 40 seconds. Power. Like what kind of power are we talking? 175, 165, 164. You don't even matter, but 180. That Gerber's 189. Ufa 160, 159, 170, 169, 162, and 174. So it's a decent team. Team analysis, damaged out. Traeger easily. I told you, damage. He wants this gold star as well. He probably hasn't maxed out everything on this Traeger. It's just too new to have everything maxed, I reckon. This is gonna go up. Halley does damage. Nolan, this is why I think he could probably drop that Nolan Snow. I thought like it's not going to be where the damage is coming from, so maybe drop that Nolan Snow, put some extra speed in, just get these two going a bit quicker. But he hasn't. Like, the team works. Gerber never going to do damage. He just does damage reduction. You can just see like how much damage is reduced here, how much damage is taken. This is brutal. Halley and Traeger together. Brutality, you know, especially with that smoke and then that Gerber protecting them. You know, it doesn't need to heal. You can see how much healing this over did just to stay alive. Like, you know, everyone up here healed more than everyone down here. You know, that vortex, you saw when that vortex fell early. That Sizo came in. It's always going to do big damage. So really, all of this, nothing. Worthless. He made all of this worthless with this team. Team building 101. Make sure your opponent cannot fight. If your opponent wants to fight, make sure you can neutralize it and make sure you can out damage them when you neutralize it. This is why control is better than straight out damage. Maybe if this was a speed up team, this team would have struggled a bit because it doesn't have that speed up. But that's the only thing I could possibly see. Otherwise, this team is always going to win. always. And let's just look at another team. You know, this is his damage team. So this is using that. Hold on a minute. He hasn't even maxed out everything. I didn't even check to see if he maxed out everything on that. We're gonna see like this is why I think Edward's useless. But you see the damage there. He hasn't got the Merlin, so he's just doing a little bit of healing here, and he goes down. No Merlin, he goes down. And then everybody around him is gonna fall now. We're in Lucifer mode. Yeah. Is that snow by itself? What is that? Like,
hello to my little friend.
You know, that Xerxes is just there for damage reduction. It's not going to win you a fight. You know? Oh. Everyone's falling. And we're just going to speed up because this is just a Pierre and Xerxes. You know. We haven't left Hades mode. Oh, now we have. Oh, back into it. And win. Man, let's look at that power. You know, what we say? 178, 191, 179, 179, 173, 179. Oops, sorry. First 161, 167, 156, 168, 166, and a 167. Damage dealt, Lucifer, Sizo, the Coco, and the West, and the Pierre does decent damage, and Rengoku does decent damage when he comes in. And everyone else here, look, this is what I'm talking about. Teresa, great damage. Rengoku, a sub, 315 damage. Edwin, second most damage, 275. It's useless. Stop using Edwin, people. Especially when you're going for this like knock-up team and looking for how to abuse. No Merlin. No point. Like, this team is just too easy to take down. Too easy. You can't use Merlin because Merlin melts. At this level, when you're fighting these guys, Merlin melts. Interrupt would be good to take control of this Lucifer. It would be really good. But then there's damage coming from elsewhere that she just wouldn't live. You know, the healing received, as you expect, just can't heal enough. You know, that Nolan Snow, useless in this team. Merlin, that's why Merlin should be in this team, because that Nolan Snow is useless. That Monk Sun melted straight away. I always say there's no Aurora, no Monk Sun. Monk Sun needs lifesteal. Even if he has Tiamat, he needs lifesteal. You know, no healing. And damage received. Look at this. 13 million damage in 45 seconds. That Xerxes was there for 45 seconds. 13 million damage. Brutality. Yeah. And it's just monster. Just monster. This guy is monster. And this is why this guy is the #1 guy on Magic Rush. The #1 guy on Magic Rush. Like, I'd like to hear your other thoughts. I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts about this, because we have a list. I will post a list, and you will see Xerxes' rank, and you can compare it to the #1, you know, because he's #1 in the table, and you can compare it to #2 and #3 and whatever number else you want to compare it to, and then you can see Xerxes' power, and you can see that Xerxes' power is literally relative to those around him. What service is he on, and who is he fighting? You make a cross-server arena, and this guy would hit that 1 million arena like yesterday. Because he would do it, because he has to be #1. This guy is hungry. He's a champion. That's how I'm going to put it. He's a champion. It's not pretend. You know, this guy is all about #1, knows how to team build. You know, can build an arena team. Like, just guys who are like, oh, I can take on Xerxa. I've seen so many guys say it. I will take on Xerxa because They used to be the big number one, and then they meet him. And I can tell you this now. They submit because they have no idea how to take on his account. No idea. I would struggle to take on his account just because of how beautifully he team builds. Like let's say someone found a counter, instantly he will know how to counter that. This is the number one account on MR. So guys, thank you for watching. But I had to reply when I saw that merger 818 top 1 by CK, you know, and strongest player in all server. Highest power in all server. Highest power. The strongest. This is the guy. This is the guy, hands down. You know, the level, the difference in what power is. Rankings. Xersa is what? Maybe 100,000. Oh look, see, I'm talking about CK. He came up. Is 100,000? Yeah, it's not enough. I'm telling you this now. He would win. Cross server brawl, let's go. Cross server arena, let's go. Magic Rush needs to get this on. So guys, thank you for watching. This here is your number one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if anyone has videos where has anyone they think is the actual number one, let's hear, let's see. Like, let's see. I can analyze. I'll go to any server and I will break down everybody's team. Just what they're doing, what their knowledge is like. Are they really a number one? Or are they a spender? Because if they're really a number one, they can team build insanely. You won't see teams like this anywhere. You know, you look at your number one, does he have an Edwin team? Has an Edwin team? For me, no chance. He's not number one because he's trying to spam something that everyone knows how to spam. Edwin with Teresa. You know, anyone could do it. Anyone could do that. Edwin with Teresa, just because of how quick that knockup comes, you know, and how quick he can enter that mode, and as soon as he bursts out that mode, Teresa ults, and then it's cleanup time. Anybody can do that. It's a mechanic. We can all make that mechanic work. But can you actually team build and shut down everything around you? So guys, again, thank you for watching. This is your number one. It's your boy King Kyan, and I will see you on the next one. See